this is Jake Kelly for American Songwriter Magazine. Lately I've noticed that a lot of guitar players have been favoring boutique pedals. They're wildly painted, wildly named, they have wild graphics on them. Unfortunately, they usually also have a wild price tag. Today we're going to look at what might be considered an alternative to the boutique guitar pedal. It's the boutique guitar pedal that you assemble yourself. We are sent out a kit by Mod Kits DIY. DIY, of course, standing for do-it-yourself. The kit that they sent out is the Thunderdrive pedal, which is perhaps the simplest offering that the company has, and probably a great place for anyone to start who's never assembled a project like this before. We're going to unbox it, take a look at the components, do a little assembly, and then we're going to run the pedal through its paces to see how it works. The Thunderdrive is a distortion pedal. You could also keep the distortion knob turned down and turn the output level up to run a hotter signal into your amplifier to let your amplifier provide its own natural overdrive. Our instructions here has a list of tools that you'll need to put the pedal together, and also a parts list. So before assembling the project, one of the things that you will want to do is to make sure that you have all the parts. The parts are packaged and contained inside the enclosure. And the enclosure that they sent is kind of, well, it's naked, which is going to allow you to paint it or add your own personal graphics, your own personal touch. Alright, so we're going to go through, I'm going to check to make sure that we have all of our components, and then we're going to look at assembly. Now gone through the components, and I checked them off from our checklist, off our list of supplied components here. So everything is in fact here. So we're ready to start assembly. It's kind of nice that they included some soldering tips, because a bad soldering connection can make your project either run intermittently or not at all. So anyways, it's good to know some of the soldering basics here. And we're going to go ahead and dive into assembly and construction of this pedal. If you can bake a cake, if you can follow instructions, this is going to hopefully lead us through step by step until we've completed the pedal. Got our soldering iron, got our solder, got our tools. Let's get started. There we have our completed Thunderdrive pedal. Okay, now we have our completed Thunderdrive pedal. We're going to audition it. We'll use a Les Paul into the Thunderdrive into a twin reverb amp. We have the controls on the amp all set at 5, have the reverb turned off. So we'll give it a listen. We'll start with the distortion in its minimum setting. So we'll compare it to the direct signal, the clean signal, and then through the Thunderdrive circuitry. So here's our clean sound. Now with the Thunderdrive. some chords clean. Now with the Thunderdrive. Alright, let's listen to the neck position of the guitar. Here's clean. Now with the Thunderdrive. Maybe further up the neck. Here's on the bridge pickup. Now with the Thunderdrive. Now let's turn the distortion up and listen to it with it providing even more crunch. We won't go all the way, but we'll turn it up to about 3 o'clock. So first clean. Now with the Thunderdrive. Right, so clean. With the Thunderdrive. Here's the neck pickup clean. With the Thunderdrive. So there's a little sample of the Thunderdrive in a minimal distortion setting and a more substantial distortion setting. So there you have it, our Thunderdrive pedal. I thought this was a fun kit to assemble. I think that making your own kits could almost become slightly addictive. It took me about an hour and a half to assemble the pedal while I was videotaping. I was slow, careful, and methodical. It took about 90 minutes. I really like the way the pedal sounds. I think it's musical all throughout the distortion spectrum. A couple of things that I would have liked to seen included in the kit is an on-off indicator, LED indicator, and perhaps a jack so you could use an external power source. But that being said, those were my only complaints. The Thunderdrive pedal is available directly from the Mod Kits DIY.com website, $29.95, which means it's a pretty good bargain and a very musical pedal. This is Jake Kelly for American Songwriter Magazine. Thank you.